In the early 20th century, a group of white Russians, fleeing the aftermath of the Russian Revolution, sought refuge in the Philippines. Drawn by the country's tropical charm and warm hospitality, they established a small community. Over time, these expatriates integrated into Filipino society, sharing their culture and stories, creating a unique blend that enriched the nation's diverse tapestry. The Philippines embraced these newcomers, fostering a harmonious coexistence that celebrated both the heritage of the White Russians and the warmth of Filipino hospitality.
White Russians was a term used to designate all the Russians who were opposed to the Bolshevik Revolution spearheaded by Lenin. The Bolshevik had adopted the color as red, and so by opposition to the red, white.
The Imperial Russian flag was white and with a double-headed eagle. That was the Tsar's flag.
My father was an officer in a Russian White Army during the Tsar of Nicholas II. Revolution came to Russia. He was fighting, but they lost. So he and a part of his army went to the east of Russia and then into the China.
Shanghai at the time was labeled as a symbol of Western capitalist decadence. And culturally speaking, Mao Zedong was quite keen to sort of eradicate this inheritance from the past. In that course, at the eve of the entry of the Mao Zedong Red Army into Shanghai, these people were not going to be able to live peacefully under this regime.
We heard how terrible it was for the White Russians. They were taking them to Soviet Russia, and some of them, like in the case of one of my uncles, he was shot. So when we heard that the communists are coming, straight away we got to go, leave everything.
And that's it. Whether you like it or not, you know we're going.
And Mr. Bologov was in charge of the Russian Immigrant Association.
None of us knew where would we end up and what our life would be. Like it was all uncertain.
And this is when all these people who were there were regrouped, so to speak, and they, okay, where do we go next? So the IRO launched an appeal, and the countries were busy with their own reconstruction. None of them replied to the call of IRO.